What about the times in which we live? Do you ever stop and just look at the news and maybe the headlines or listen? I actually stopped listening to the news because the news is not good. And so everywhere you look, there's challenge, there's conflict, there's war, and then there's inflation, and then there's terrorism, and then we have this immigrant situation at our border. And all of these things in the midst of COVID, which is still around, by the way. So just stop and think about where we are right now. And the question that I'm always asking myself is, what does God expect of me today? What does He expect of you? And I don't really know that I have an answer, like a black and white answer for you, but this is what I do know. He wants us to get up every day. He wants us to show up, and He wants us to put our faith and trust in Him and go out into our world and let the world see what a Christian looks like. And what does a Christian look like? A Christian should be someone who has a smile on their face. And even if, your world is caving in, even if you're facing such situations that it takes the breath out of you, rise up and understand that God is on the throne, that you belong to Him, that you are here because He decided you would be born and live at this time. You are living in the moment that God put you in too. And what does He want from you? He wants you to go out into the world that you're living in, and He wants you to put a smile on your face, and He wants you to face every circumstance, every trial, every conflict, and every difficulty with the full assurance that God is with you, that God is in you, and that His life wants to come through you into the world around you, so that people will look at you and see how you handle life, and then go away and ask themselves, what's different about them than about me? And perhaps even lead them to the knowledge of Christ. It is still important to remember that the only Jesus many people in the world will ever see is the Jesus that comes through the way you and I live our lives.